Okay, I'm going to bring out Sister. She is an 8-year-old Appaloosa horse that I got a few months ago. She is progressing well with positive reinforcement. She has a lot of issues, a lot of trust issues, a lot of severe claustrophobia where she hates to be in a stall and runs out, and she gets in a tight spot. She gets very panicky. She's not crazy about the mounting block, and so really the start button technique is what I'm going to be using for the mounting block. So we're going to start with something that she's not afraid of. She's not afraid of being brushed. You might see a little behavior from her, such as sometimes she pins her ears and looks around at me, but then she also just stops that behavior and allows me to start again. So again, she's going to come out here. Her goal is to touch the top of the target with the top of her lip. And when she does it, I will click and treat. So that's her signal saying, go ahead and do what you want to do. So I'll start with just a couple strokes of brushing, click and treat. And then we'll let her tell me again that she's ready to start. We'll do it again and slowly progress. She has backed up a few times with this, which is her signal for me to stop. So I will stop, allow her to go back up to the target and touch it and to start again. So that's her very anxiously awaiting to come and do the target training. So let me go grab Sister. So Sister again loves her target. I'm going to turn her around where you can see her a little bit better. Sister. Touch. So again, she has a little more aggressive behavior sometimes with the ear pinning. So we will stay here for a little while until her behavior changes. And she sinks into this pretty quickly. Just when she starts, she gets a little frustrated, I guess. But you can see she's a pretty good toucher. So we're going to start with the brushing. So she's going to tell me to start. I'm going to click and treat. So again, I'll wait for her to tell me again. Sometimes it has to do with the mouthful of food she has when she's ready, and sometimes she's just not ready. But again, this will build into the mounting block where I can slowly get on the block a little bit at a time. Now it's the side of the cone, so we're going to wait for her to touch the top of the cone. Now it's the side. So we don't get her too mad, but there we go. We'll go back to the brushing. Oh, that was a good one, Sister. Good. 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 So she's getting to where I can extend it pretty good now. Again, I want her to in the center to receive her treat. She was looking at me. I'm not when I'm going to reward her with a treat. Good. Kind of using good as a secondary signal. So our head's in the neutral position, heading forward. So that's when I'm going to give her her treat. I'm going to switch sides. And sometimes I just do a click and treat when I'm just switching. Because she's kind of squirrely on this side sometimes. Another thing I've noticed with her, good. She is a very thirsty horse. She can only do so many activities and then she just quits. And I finally realized why she was quitting and participating. Is because she wanted to get a drink. So I have to be mindful of that. My other horse doesn't do that. Good. Again, she's getting a little sloppy on the touches. Good. We waited for that top touch. And she did a really nice job, so I'm going to do one more touch. I was a little off on my timing, so I was talking. So I actually have to give her smaller mouthfuls. That was a side, touch, side, touch. There you go, good girl. So I'm going to give her a jackpot here so she signals that she's done and walk away.